fucking.
They don't. You wouldn't know it unless you'd seen the director's cut, but that's also how the John Wick movies work.
I'm
Oh,
glad
does
that's what
John
I
Wick just
unmuted us
fucking
on.
pull one out?
He has to, he has to jerk it while thinking of his dead wife, and there's a lot of crying. It's very
His
emotional.
dead dog. His dead dog, dude.
No, he doesn't. No, that's character assassination. Come on.
Well,
This isn't a fucking Serbian film. They make these movies for a general audience. He fucking jerks off while crying about his dead wife, and then he goes kills a bunch of Russians. Wholesome family entertainment.
That's not what I remember John Wick being. I distinctly remember there being dog shooting.
Yeah, there's one dog. It's not a
Yeah, and
movie
it
about
gets
a guy killing dogs in revenge for his dead dog.
No, he was killing Russians in revenge for them killing his dog.
I mean, yeah, but now it's about like him shooting guys in Istanbul because fucking rockabilly lady told them to murder him.
We are live right now, so I am not going to say the Turk deserves it.
Okay.
Instead, I will say, hello everyone. It's Dungeons and Dragons time. This is a threat.
I haven't. Look, D&D hasn't truly started until I have,
Taken
alerted
a shit.
everyone to the fact that I need to take a shit, which hasn't happened yet. Like the bowels haven't moved enough for
Character development, everybody.
This is me under the power of one Red Bull, and I'm fully prepared to drink another tonight.
Goody.
Let's get this out of the way.
So.
Oh, my sounds are fucked.
Uh-oh.
What happened? What happened? Hello?
What? Oh, there it is.
So.
Just had to open the pressure valve.
Yeah. I had a kink.
God. We're on a real one today.
You say so.
Statistically.
No, I had a kink like a blockage, not a kink like a...
Statistically, half of us are not feeling well right now, so tonight is going to be a night. When we last convened, you guys continued to explore the depths of the Loan district. After discovering an oblex deep within one of the long-abandoned mining tunnels, and eventually finding yourselves in the Loan Market, an open-air nightmare of pickpocketing that several of you have kind of succumbed to unknowingly.
AKA Claw.
Claw and Amir, who lost her only ration.
She is
I'm not-
inconsolable.
I'm not
She
sad, I'm
is
trying to
fucking...
smell it.
Oh, I thought that was you being absolutely inconsolable.
I mean, sure, but also consider that you're a monk and would probably have gladly given it away to a starving child anyway.
Get fucked.
Yeah,
All
there's
right, okay.
different kinds
I
of
was trying
monks.
to give you an out. You with your fucking vow of poverty.
Vow.
Vow of poverty? If I see a child take something, I'm fucking...
That's right, that's right.
Plus, she's a fairy. She's not a normal monk. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Right for the picking.
On that note, I've been playing Cyberpunk, and have I become a communist terrorist and definitely wanting to nuke the
You become
hyper-capitalists.
fucking consumer is what you've become.
Yeah, that game is
Played
incredibly...
Cyberpunk.
I mean, I've been playing it too. I've almost beaten it. I'm on like the last mission right now, and that game is not anti-capitalist.
At
But
what point do I get to actually blow up the? When do I get to blow up the capitalist scum with the nuke again?
Never.
When you want to install?
Fuck!
But
That's upsetting.
that's not why we're here. Because after you guys did some exploring in the Loan markets and were very subtly informed of somebody who was willing to play the role of the fixer for you, you guys headed back up to the spire where your apartments are. And we're probably a little alarmed to learn that there was one of these masked guys waiting for you there, who kind of ushered you all into one room. Ushered is the wrong word, but it'll work here. And the council of the ruling mages in this magocratic society met with you via long-distance phone call. There were brief conversations in which you learned that they were also keenly aware of the threat that Atropos presents in the long term, and even have kind of mathematical models on what different degrees of success and failure will mean for the surviving population of Herat, or at the very least of Pekrova. There were some brief conversations and tentative ideas of a truce to fight the quarry, but they would need to reconvene, leaving you guys to think about what other things you can bring to the bargaining table to get these mages to come back north and offer any sort of aid in fighting this eternal dreamscape foe. We pick up right thereafter. Is there anything you guys would like to do before turning in for the night? As these individuals have all seemingly faded out of existence, including the one who had been waiting in the room for you.
Oh, he's gone too? Jesus, okay.
Yeah, no, he disappeared immediately before the fucking conversation started.
My new
He just
sleeping
vanished.
buddy.
Huh.
So yeah, I'd like to do something before bed. We had our little talk afterwards in character. So as we're winding down for the evening, I am going to tell Dralizar what I just offered. I don't know the full extent of what he can, how much he can back that up. We're gonna work that out, but like I should let him know. I guess I'm gonna share onomancy and other things. So he's got to be made aware of that.
In kind, he responds that he leaves the discretion on the sharing of magical secrets with Chipper, specifically, because she is the highest rank mage there. As for any material support, he leaves to your discretion, since you are acting as an envoy.
Big boy pants.
Yeah. No, that's
Chipper's
more or
got
less
some
the
big
same.
girl responsibility.
Oh shit, that's probably not good.
I'm glad you're admitting it.
Yeah, do I not get to have a chaperone?
You are the
No.
chaperone.
Here now.
Yeah, this.
No,
You have been placed in charge of the magical portion of our negotiations.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's all you, honey.
You couldn't be more condescending if you tried.
Hey, I don't know fuck about magic. What can I contribute to
I
that?
don't fuck about shit.
Yeah, I mean, look, Dralizar does not know that you casually disintegrated your parents' favorite chair. He just knows that you have written a lot of fucking thesis papers, and you probably
true.
have good sense when it comes to sharing magic, more than he, a man with halberd who smack hard.
Yeah,
Okay,
honestly, I feel like that would lead Drow to respect her more because she showed initiative.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a book nerd. I ain't about that fucking actual negotiation stuff. But you know what? I'm willing to give that a shot. You know?
it's more a matter of your opinion on what we can and should share with these people.
Okay.
You don't
yeah,
have
that's
to
fine.
actually handle negotiations. You just have to give your input on what are we prepared to give, what can we ethically and responsibly give,
Yep.
all that kind of.
Mhm.
That's your end of it.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I have some advice.
Yep.
Do you remember the state of mind Chipper was in when she suggested that we gas the goblins? You need to put yourself back there.
Okay.
That's
Great
how
out
you
of-
win
great
a fucking
com-
negotiation.
Great, completely contextless sound clip for the stream right there.
But gassing the fucking gnomes?
Yeah.
Sorry, not the gnomes, the goblins?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if they're gonna be at Gabus, right? You gotta sometimes just fill the tunnels with noxious gas.
But yeah, he is essentially letting you write the curriculum for Onomancy 101.
Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay. All right. Are you waiting for me to announce the curriculum now, or
No.
or-
No.
Okay.
We have like a day, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll see what tomorrow's like. But
Oh, in that case, hey babe, can you pass me the pen? Because I'm actually gonna write a very quick curriculum right now.
you have plenty of in character. You have plenty of paper and pens. Yeah, go for
No,
it.
no, no. I mean out of character.
Yeah.
She's asking
Oh, you mean
Jared, for
Jared?
Yeah, she's getting a
Literally
prop.
Jared. Okay, got it. Good, cool. All right, that was the only thing I tell Chipper, like, hey, you're in charge of that part. That's the only thing I wanted to do before bed.
Absolutely. And does anybody else have anything they would like?
I mean, shit. Claw talked with Brack about possible stuff with the Blood Hunters, right? Last time, I thought we did.
I mean, you brought it up.
Okay.
You brought up Hemocraft as like a possible chip
Okay.
to Vrac.
I wasn't sure if I did that or not, or if that was out of character.
I think it was in character.
We'll say it was for now to save a little time. No, yeah, that'll do.
I don't think we should teach them how to extract true names. I feel like that's too much.
That's what onomancy is.
Yes, I understand, but it's not that I want to like misrepresent it. It's just that that's the. Okay. You know when you ask for a recipe from like your ancient Chinese grandmama, but she makes sure not to tell you the most subtle but important bit that
Oh
makes
yeah, we've all
like
been there.
okay. What is the most subtle but important bit that actually makes it taste, like grandmama's cooking instead of just a good replication? That's kind of what I'm
my
trying to go
grandmother
for
loved
here.
me.
Okay, my grandma also loves me, but she also wants me to come back to China
Well-
more often so I can eat her food. So,
Well, Nana told me all her secrets, so I don't know. Yeah, that's not how trade works. You're right now you're John Deere selling tractors that can only be fixed by John Deere because of the fucking software.
okay.
Well, that's a
Also,
very
it's not even a-
economically sound arrangement for them.
It is, but it's not a good arrangement for diplomacy when our deal is we'll teach you onomancy.
All right.
We're
You
not
know what?
loaning them onomancy.
All
What
right.
if we had a way to license onomancy and maintain it as our intellectual property? What if we made them sign a EULA for onomancy?
But
hate where this
so
is
the thing
going.
is, you're not even teaching them onomancy. You are deciding what we will give them out of fucking the Salesian secrets, the 4 schools.
I mean, the real rub of this is that the core principle of onomancy is itself an incredibly insane and powerful thing that is
Yeah.
super dangerous.
Yeah.
Which is why it's valuable.
Yes. So like the starting point alone is insane.
I don't think I'm gonna teach him my spell though.
Okay, that's fair.
Like
I mean,
I mean,
that's
even my own
yours, you don't
onomancy
gotta.
school. Yeah, even my own onomancy school doesn't know like etymological divination, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
leave
that's-
that one.
That's your property. You don't have to give that out to anyone. No one was making you do that.
Okay. All right.
It would be, in fact, much better for us if you didn't.
We also have dunamancy in our school, don't we? Sorry, in as one of our 4 colleges.
Yes, specifically
Dunamancy,
Oh, right, yeah.
time magic.
time and gravity magic, yes.
Yeah.
Chronergy and graviturgy.
Unfortunately, those are on the other side of the battle line right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're not quite up for discussion.
No, they explicitly are. The conversation we had was, we have 4 secret schools of magic. Right now, the March Concord has possession of like 1 master of onomancy, and like some of the school. Gerard's Tower is in our neck of the woods. The
Yeah.
college is still in Saleas proper. So we can provide some onomancy, some like base sort of information on onomancy to start, and promise them information about the other 3 down the line, working on
Yep.
credit, so to speak.
Yeah. The problem with dunamancy is objectively incredibly strong and powerful in terms of actual destructive capabilities. So I say, like, in terms of curriculum, we teach that shit fucking dead last until we're absolutely sure they are fully on board and committed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have
By
to
virtue-
do it when they are committed
Right.
because reclaiming them requires them helping you with the war.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
contingent on whatever
Yeah.
military aid they provide.
So I'm just teaching onomancy today, right? That's basically.
You
what-
don't even have to teach much, but yeah.
Yeah, no,
I'm just deciding
not
what
about
to
teaching-
teach.
Yeah, you're
Correct.
deciding what information to disclose.
Yes.
Which of our very important state magic secrets do we want to give to this other party?
You're the CIA and you have the black pen.
Okay. But only specifically about onomancy, right? For now.
Yes.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
Because we don't have enough information about what the other schools are and can do to really talk about it. Though you, knowing the most about magic, would be able to speak generally about what they can do.
Yeah.
And sell them a little bit in that regard. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we don't have the information to redact.
Yeah. So onomancy, dunamancy. We also have war magic, and I forgot what the 4th one was.
Dunamancy is
was-
divided into chronergy and graviturgy.
Ah, okay.
They are distinct schools. They're not taught as one.
Okay, that's what got me confused. Gravity.
There is a whole ass high chronergist, high graviturgist, and the marshal of the war mages.
Mm-hmm.
But those are things to think about. Would you guys like to turn in and rest up?
Yep.
Okay.
Now would be the time.
Certainly. You, in
Happy
fact,
nap.
you in fact do so. Oh.
Excuse me.
You awaken
And it's a-
and good.
I was about to say it's a shame that they decided to just can onomancy as a subclass for wizards instead of actually trying to make it usable and better, and that's a little bit of a shame to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what it is. It's not our problem anymore. Because we're moving to a new system after this game.
That has it hard coded.
Right.
Yeah.
But you guys wake up. The spire is just as warm as you could want it to be. And it's a brand new day.
prior to the usual wake up time, Vrak has been waking Claw up at sunrise in order to get about an hour of training in.
Okay.
And that's been a bit like, because he is also working with Cirrus, and because Amir is good at punching, that's also like open to them to an extent. So this next morning, Vrak's gonna get Claw and get Cirrus and see if Amir wants to join, but spend some time working on him.
Ready?
Amir is muted. I don't know if she
Oh,
is interested.
I was just violently ill. What are we talking about?
Oh, Laura.
It's completely self-inflicted.
Too many White Castle burgers. We've
Yeah.
all been there.
My body was being grumbly this morning. I said, I'll give you something to be sick about. So I had a multivitamin and some corn chips at the same time.
Might as well drink Coke and Mentos.
Yeah, might as well. What are we
Anyways,
talking about in terms of
every morning, Vrak is waking Claw up at fucking sunrise to train.
yeah.
Teach him different martial shit, mostly with his claws, his fists. Because you are good at punching, there's like an open invitation for you to join if you're so inclined.
Happily.
You want to be on this?
Yeah.
This particular? Okay.
She would absolutely be down for that.
Right. So he's gonna make he's gonna have all four of them jog, but I imagine Amir is just gonna fucking fly to the airship to do this.
Yeah.
So that's like the only place we can really. And so with Claw, we're gonna set Claw up, still practicing different forms. He's gonna go over the two. I mean, we've been at this for a little bit now, but this is the first time we're honing in.
For sure.
They're the two sort of main unarmed styles that Vrak and Claw have access to. The sheath and sharp is how they call it. And so, claws out or claws not, and how you approach in different circumstances. So probably a good idea to have Claw and Amir sort of face off, spar a little, unarmed and unarmed, or unarmed and claws out, one of the two.
You had it right the
But
first time.
he certainly, yeah, like this is commonplace at this point. But
Because
he's trying to teach Claw different stances for how to approach an enemy with unarmed strikes, and some proper form. Swing with the hip. The force of the blow comes from your hips and your body weight, not from the arms. Pivot on your foot. Use the momentum from one strike to launch into the next. Shit like that. And with Cirrus, for a while we've been working on stances and holding a stick and breathing and all that. And he's gonna move on to a very simple game of catch. Just that's the next step. Throw the ball, catch the ball.
Oh man, he's playing catch with his dad.
About half the time he flinches and fumbles the ball, and about 25% of the time, about half of the time, it hits him in the face.
Oh.
Do not close your eyes when the ball comes towards you.
But I'll try.
Good. The more we practice, the more you will get used to this, the more it will become second nature.
It comes by so fast.
Yes.
Most things do.
Precisely. And then it hits you, and then it's over. It was not so bad that it hit you, but it would be better if it didn't. And you know precisely what is necessary to prevent it from hitting you. Throws the ball back.
he keeps his eyes open, but is not tracking the ball. But he catches it.
Good. We'll keep this up for a while.
Oh, how badly do you think he's like throwing the ball back to Vrak?
Oh,
He's
awful.
got like a yeah. Just
I mean, it's dex-based, but
just
like a ranged weapon is dex to throw, like, to throw it. But unless it's a melee, it's weird. But like, you probably don't know how to throw a ball. Vrak probably had to teach you. You probably
Like
didn't
it-
learn super good.
Like how a kid
Yeah.
doing Little League for the first time kind of has like that awkward, like almost like fake shot put throw, like
Mhm.
overhand.
yeah.
Yeah, the spin on it is like really inconsistent.
And every time Vrak just goes, good.
Cirrus throws like a really fucking nasty curveball, but has no idea how he's doing it. And just thinks he's fucking up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You're getting better.
So, thank you. Sorry, this is hard to. I have some. Well, about the. It seems like we might have to find something more substantial for. What is the guy for? Is that a character? What's that fucking guy's name? Like the
The council, the wizards, the
yeah.
delegation.
The council, yeah. For
I
the
don't even
council
remember if they
to...
gave us a name.
No, but it is like a conglomerate. Like it's multiple wizards.
The main guys.
those dudes. For the council to agree to an allyship.
We're working on it. Yes, there's a lot we can offer. Not sure what they want entirely. Makes it difficult.
Anything
Well-
that probably piques their interest, something they haven't seen.
Yeah,
They seek-
they hadn't seen divine magic without a god, and that didn't interest them whatsoever.
It's still, I think it's because it's still technically classified as divine. They have no interest in it.
Precisely why I thought it would interest them, because it. And he stops himself.
It's
He's
It's
taking it a
fine.
little personally.
Aww.
Oh.
Look, personally, I think your divine magic is really cool because it allows you to blow shit up. So,
Thank you.
I mean, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, it's okay. You can.
I mean, I've been thinking on it more. I'm probably, oh, if you will allow it, Sir Brack. I almost said Sir Karam for some reason.
Yeah.
I think I will offer up a bit of Hemocraft knowledge to them if they wish to have it. I don't know all the ins and outs.
Neither do I. We'll have to consult Chipper. I think that is within her purview, technically speaking. But it may entice them.
It
Yeah.
seems like they're interested in knowledge, arcane knowledge, right?
Predominantly. That's the assessment.
I had, well, back where I come from, I guess. There's a vast library of arcane knowledge and just a proverbial hoard of treasure that could have possibly been useful.
I would have assumed you would be forefront with your runes, your rune inscriptions. That might be what you might bring to the table. But Do tell.
Oh, um, well, the Ashkeeper. Well,
Hmm.
the only reason I'm here right now, outside of the Feywilds, is because the Ashkeeper sent me out to find more arcane knowledge for their horde. You see, well, Feywild politics is very exhausting, but essentially, they are accumulating power to overtake another court, the Hive, and they felt it necessary to dip their toes in everything, I guess. Their libraries and is exceedingly vast. That's actually how I started learning runes, was during my breaks. Well, not really breaks, but when I was alone, I guess.
So this slaver of yours is a particularly potent mage in their own right.
When you say slaver, he gets very flustered. I would say so, yes. They're a fae that rules over their own court. And like I said, arcane knowledge is one of their special, like, their particular interests.
So are you considering asking them for certain home so we can exchange?
Oh, there's...
Possible.
It is, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible.
Oh.
The Ashkeeper is quite protective, I guess.
She's not the greatest.
No. Honestly, I think she would have probably...
Go
She
on.
would have probably killed me if I was to even ask.
That doesn't necessarily surprise me, given everything you've told me of her.
For like a moment, he just looks like he wants to say something, but is taking a little bit to like get it out.
We just play catch until it works up the nerve. Give him the space.
Take your time, lovely.
When the ball hits him in the face again, he just lets it fall. I wish she was dead. I don't want to be under her rule anymore.
Well, you aren't.
I am,
You
though.
aren't.
She's where I get my power from. I didn't even want to do this. She just forced me into it. I don't want to do... I don't...
Hey. And Claw's gonna kind of go over and give him a gentle, like, pat on the shoulder. Slow breaths. In and out.
Thank you. I've been really enjoying my time away from all of that with all of you. I'm just tired of being scared every day that she's just gonna call me back. And I'm gonna have to go back to living, what, centuries?
You wouldn't go back alone if that were the case.
Thank you.
Okay. Look, shit, how do I do this? You know the stuff I can do? You know, burning blood, turning into a big old thing.
Right.
I didn't ask for this. Technically, it came from my dad, at least as far as I know. I was thrown into this. But it's... And I was under his thumb for fucking years of my life, ever since I was pretty much born. But one day I just said I had enough of this shit, and I left. And yeah, he's still around, but you're not with her right now, right?
Right.
You're here with us, and maybe we'll figure something out to make her grip less and less on you until finally you can be free of her, but we'll take it one step at a time. And we'll figure something out. You've been helping us out with, heck, all this garbage going on. But, you know, you can see Claus like trying his best to figure out his words.
Thank you.
Especially some of the lessons I've gotten from Brack. What you do is, with these powers, is your own, not hers. Not her will, it's your own will. Alright? And you've done some crazy ass cool shit with it. And
You'll continue to do so as well.
yeah. And, you know, maybe one day we'll get you all free of her, and heck, maybe the power is more your own than you think it is.
The experience
But-
certainly is.
Yeah, and even if it's not, you'll find something else and make it more of your own. But what you do with these powers is you, not her. Okay? So chin up.
What if?
Look, if
What if we go, what if we go and take the library from her?
I mean, that would
gets a
be going.
huge fucking grin on his face.
I mean, that would be going to the Feywild, and if she doesn't know we're coming, then at least we have the element of surprise, and she doesn't know most of our group.
Wick is slowly leaning out of the
You're not here.
doorway.
You're not here.
He's-
You're not here.
We're on the airship. I didn't wake you up. What are you doing?
Oh,
You're with
you
me.
stand.
You're with me, bro.
are we
Yeah,
not?
dude.
or you're. No, this is training. I explicitly
Get
don't
the fuck
want you
out
to
of here.
train.
All right, okay, all right.
You and me aren't allowed to be a part of training because we're remarkably well adjusted, apparently.
Yeah,
no,
that's not
Wick is
true.
not well adjusted
No,
at all.
no.
That
Oh, sorry, it's
isn't-
just me that's remarkably well adjusted. My bad.
Madam, you have not been paying attention.
Sorry.
Wick needs the mental training, not the physical.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
Okay, all right.
I'm the one who's not allowed to participate in any training.
I forgot we had a hotel. I thought we were still all on the ship.
I said we jogged to the airship.
Some of
I
us
said
flew.
the whole sentence. One of us flew.
I mean,
So,
and Clark glances back at Brack, who looks like excited, probably, at the idea of
fucking
stealing the
Patrick
library.
Canary right now. No,
Yeah.
that's not what he's excited for.
I'm pretty
Brack
sure everyone in our group would be up for helping you out.
Sirius, you and I are bound by a contract. You have to take me back to the Feywild eventually. But that doesn't mean we have to stay there. Doesn't mean that everything ends once we get there. Your fate is so dynamic. It's ready to go wherever you please it. It just needs time, and you need to know what you want.
Cirrus just starts like crying again,
I know.
Shit.
and he hugs Amir.
Jetzt jog ich mich.
I'm sorry.
Got that gorilla grip.
Oh yes, you do. I'm sorry.
Brack closes the distance, kneels down a little bit to pick up the ball. As he gets up, he puts a hand on Sirius's shoulder. Sage, everything Claw said is absolutely untrue. It was a good effort, and your heart was in the right place. But as long as you use the Ashkeeper's power, you're correct. You're still an implement of them, and you're still beholden to them.
Has the biggest pout face.
The fact that you want to end that connection is excellent. And that is exactly why we are doing what we are doing. We are building up your own power, your own strength, unique to you, earned by you, bit by bit. Do not lose sight of that. You're coming along very well.
He just starts crying again. Thank you.
If you want to excise yourself from the Ashkeeper's court by force, I would be amenable to that. But it will require much more training. It will require that you able to stand tall and wield a blade with your own strength. Do you think you will be able to do that?
Yes. I'd do anything.
First step is catching a ball with your eyes open.
Precisely. And he puts the ball back in Sirius's hand.
Right.
Claw,
Like,
Yes.
keep your guard up.
He's gonna look at him with a raised eyebrow. Fine. He's gonna pout a bit before going back to his forms, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the idea with that is you want to adapt, you want to adjust your stance based on who's coming at you and what they have and what you have. If you have claws and the other guy has a fucking sword, you need to do something different than if the guy has nothing in his hands.
Yep.
Right? So that's, yeah. You also got to learn the basics of CQC. And go back to playing catch. It's like an hour and a half or so.
Hour and a half using deflect missile. Let's go.
yo, yeah.
First time, let's go.
Wait
See
a
that
minute.
crater? That was me making a slam dunk.
Does that make Claw's brother, who's like his dad's golden boy, Liquid Snake?
Oh,
Yes.
oh no.
Kinda.
You nailed it. You got it. You got it. You won.
At least Claw's the cool one. You Solid Snake, that's fine.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
the
you got
cool
all the
gene was the
recessive.
recessive ones.
Yeah.
Oh god, not the gene.
So while they're training,
Of course the gene.
what are Chipper and Wick doing?
Chipper.
Bear in mind, this is like sunrise-ish to
Oh.
Yeah.
so like 6-ish a.m. to like 7:30.
That's about when Wick wakes up because of his hibernation.
Wakes up. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it's a short cycle. He is lying on top of his bed, not sleeping on it, of course, because he doesn't really do that. But he's twisting a string between his outstretched fingertips in the style of a cat's cradle, and just staring at the ceiling and thinking about what the fuck they're gonna do here. That's Wick right now. He's doing a thonk.
Doing a big thonk.
Yeah.
Playing with yarn and thinking about stuff.
Yep.
Chipper has been up late and woke up early this morning, prepping the curriculum for, for approval and revisions.
You gonna give a seminar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What the fuck you mean? Of course I am.
Chipper
This is
doesn't
Chipper
do
you're
shit
talking
halfway.
about.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean? Is she gonna give us some? This is Chipper we're talking about, of course.
She's got a minor illusion PowerPoint presentation plan.
I do. You think I don't, but I legitimately do.
I think
she
you
could
do.
literally
That's
do
why I
that,
said
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's why I said the things I said.
Good.
You think I don't, but I genuinely do. That's the power of illusions.
Yeah.
Illusion.
I mean, they're probably not going to be super. Didn't the guy we talked to literally do that with like a book? Am I making that up? Am I crazy?
Yeah, he used minor illusion to like take some of the images of the book and make them more tangible, but
Yeah, so that's like normal here.
Yeah.
it doesn't mean it isn't helpful.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be helpful. It's just like they're not gonna be fucking blown out of their
Don't have to
socks
be.
by
It just communicates the information
Yeah, okay, all right.
and has star wipes.
It does not have
hell
star
is
wipes.
Star wipes.
It has wizard wipes. Okay.
What's a wizard wipe?
I don't know, but it's definitely got a wizard hat involved in it somewhere.
I think a wizard wipe.
Wizard wipe is what
I
they
mean, I think
cost.
this is.
A wizard wipe is when they use prestidigitation after they poop.
Yep.
That is a
You
wizard
beat me
wipe.
to posting. You beat me
Ooh,
to
hate
posting a
that.
thing of fucking Pampers baby wipes.
I cast level 4 shit.
Because I cast level 4 prestidigitation upon mine own butthole.
Anyway,
that
Wait,
extra
you need to level up the prestidigitation?
For maximum
What?
cleanly
The cantrip style isn't enough?
Yeah. What if you have like an extra sticky shit?
anyway,
I had a burrito for breakfast. This will require a 5th level spell slot.
Correct.
Hate this.
Good.
it is about 6:30 when Wick, since you share a room with Rack, there is a knock at the door.
Yeah, Wick will get up, go to the door, look through the peephole, and put his gun up against what he would presume to be a thinner part of the door and say, yes, who is it?
There is nobody there.
Chipper, are you awake?
Yes.
She's got her own room.
Am I-
Different room.
I'm in a different room, but if you
Oh,
want to
I
shout
thought-
loud enough.
Didn't we have a suite?
Mm-mm.
No.
No?
We thought about
we
it,
had
but
to-
we decided not to because it was too expensive.
Okay.
It's not our money.
We said the rooms were sweet.
Yeah, idiot.
In that case, Wick is going to just back up, put a chair facing the door, and continue fucking doing his thinking, but with his gun in his lap. Like fucking No Country for Old Men.
Absolutely.
Boys look at you like you're fucking crazy for sticking up a door.
What, you heard someone knock? We're in a strange land.
Or didn't do anything to you.
You've never heard of a door mimic, I see.
They gather around you waiting
Me,
for a
I'm
story,
never gonna escape it.
expectantly.
I'm sorry, Christina.
They all want you to tell them what a door mimic is now.
Well, a door mimic is a mimic that has chosen to resemble a door so that it can eat anyone who passes through it.
They
I
all go,
figured it
"Wow."
would be self-explanatory.
They all go, wow. What's a mimic?
Well, a mimic is a creature that pretends to be common household objects so that it can ambush people and eat them.
They all nod in understanding and then start attacking various furniture.
Boy Quest 3 is going to be
What have you done?
wild.
Boy Quest 3 prop hunt.
But some time passes. As the training group comes home, Vrack, there is a letter pinned to your door. Or at least what you assume to be a letter. It looks to be an envelope.
Right, yeah. And I don't need to roll a fucking int check to know that often letters inside envelopes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will open it and attempt to read it, assuming it's in common.
It is in common. There is a
that's-
header that is in Ling, in the kind of, in what looks to be like kind of a byline almost. You presume like whoever stating their fucking rank, station, affiliation, what have you. But it is a very simple letter. It is maybe 4 lines long, and it reads, "I am Rulam So, the seed of Noon Sun. I have curiosities about your land. If your vessel is able, fly to the northern tip of the Great Island.
This calls for a little group meeting. Very well. I'm gonna gather up the troops.
Oh, you've returned. There was a suspicious knock at the door. I was preparing to shoot anyone who came through.
What a
How do we get in if the chair's still there?
No, I didn't
I
block the door. I was just sitting in front of it.
Oh.
Yes, well, someone left a note.
Oh, that explains it. I'm sorry. I'm a bit paranoid since the slime thing. Also, generally.
Yes, that tracks. The note. We need Chipper for this. Gonna get Wick and the boys and go to Chipper. Presumably everyone else in tow.
Yep.
Cool. And knock on Chipper's door and get in.
Yes, what's going on? I'm still prepping the syllabus. It's not ready yet.
It may have to. It may not have to wait, but it may have to relocate to the airship. We have an interesting proposal.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the proposal?
Matt, could you do me a favor and repeat that? I'll type it this time.
Yes, you received a letter from one Rulam So, who purports to be the seat of the Noon Sun,
Okay.
who is curious about your people and your land, or your land to the north, and has asked that if your vessel is able, that it fly to the northernmost point of the main island.
Okay.
Okay. So that's that. That's what we've got.
Do we know what the seat of Umlan is? Do we know what that is?
I would presume
The
it
Noon
pertains
Sun.
to the council.
No.
No?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, you guys don't know what the specific seats are, aside from the Seat of Twilight, who was the one that spoke.
Yes, there seems to be a
Okay,
naming
never mind.
theme.
Never mind then. Yes. I thought the main island meant the fucking Marshall Island.
Oh, no.
Got it. Okay, the main island here. Seat of the Noon Sun. They have astronomy. A penchant for astronomy, I suppose. Well, one of them was the Twilight, yes. So this is someone else from the council.
Mayhap it would be good to get on their good side then, you know?
As I
Assuming
recall, those of the council do not divulge their identities to the public or to each other, yes?
Yes, they do keep their identity secret, I believe. I think it is a fine proposal.
No, but that's the point being, I believe, that he introduces himself by name.
Yes.
Is it not possible that... Iraq sort of trails off thinking.
I will say this isn't making me any less paranoid. This person is asking us to travel to a presumably isolated location with our sole means of transport, all of us together in one place.
It is, don't get me wrong, it is suspicious, but at the same time, right? It may seem like walking into a trap, but at least this is a trap that we can see. If that makes sense. I hope it first. I don't know. Maybe if we necessarily prove our competency, they would be less likely to put such hardships before us in future. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Sometimes it's easier to walk into traps that you can't see, making sure you don't step in the worst of places.
So Ymir says, why do we have to go there rather than they come here to talk with us?
I'm guessing that, the city has ears, so to speak. You saw how they last time just kind of poofed into our room, right? Oh, it might not be something that is safe to discuss here.
Well, as we discovered from our last diplomatic trip, governing bodies that are organized in this manner are generally that way because they represent various regional or economic concerns, and as such are frequently in conflict with each other. This Rulam So may be trying to gain a leg up on the others by perhaps incentivizing us in the course of our negotiations.
Well, surely they can poof back in like they did before.
They assuredly could, but that may not be the best move for them.
I
It
also
is
recall the
entirely
vassal
possible.
saying that the spell to do so only works in total darkness. It is now daytime.
It is also entirely possible that in the 3 hours or so that we were not in our rooms, that they made it so that they could listen in on us. Through magical means.
I did not speak save to the boys, and I would not credit any of that as a secret of any description. Unless the existence of a hypothetical door mimic is of state secrecy. In which case I apologize.
The boys are presently kicking Chipper's door.
Chipper is fine with them kicking in her door. All acceptable in her eyes.
Boys can do no wrong.
The boys can do no wrong.
Oh god, I hope they don't do that when we get back to the keep and it's the Magic Mouth door.
It's not at the keep, it's at Drow's Manor.
Yeah.
And it's still going to this day.
Oh, that's right. I left a magic mouth on that door that's like...
That says
Just-
Chipper's
Yeah.
not in right now.
Oh,
You're driving a housekeeper slowly insane until they have
Every
a
time.
fucking nervous breakdown.
oh.
They hate going
So-
to that room.
Every time they go in to clean it, it's just Chipper's annoying voice going,
Chipper is not home right now. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
and every time they open the door.
They're writing it on like the walls of their house. Obsessively.
I've done bad things. I've done bad things.
Real red rum hours.
Oh my god. Anyway.
I think the best course of action would be to verify that Rue Lam So is the seat of the new sun with a otherwise unbiased and unknowing passerby. Perhaps the librarian from the other day or some such.
Well, that's
The one who
information
noticed.
no one is likely to have or be able to confirm because their identity is a secret.
Unless it is somehow commonplace knowledge and therefore not an issue.
Always head to the library downstairs.
Right. Exactly.
Personally, I concur with Sage Cirrus, I believe. If we do have enemies in this nation, it might be best to figure out who they are sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
But by all means, verify whatever you feel a need to. I'm always in favor of that.
Does mean that we can't further pursue the missing person.
Yes, I've been meaning to follow up on that. Perhaps we should break our fast at the noodle restaurant so that we may speak to the proprietor again.
Well, I don't believe we'll have much time to do either. Only one, really.
I suppose he can wait one more day, at the very least.
I suppose he'll have to. These are national affairs. Well, let's get to it then.
So you guys are heading down to the library to ask after
Yeah.
Lamso?
Rack will bring Sirius at the very least, and they'll do it. Oh no, we need Amir to translate.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So it's simple enough. You go down there. You ask if Rue Lamso is known to be the seat of the noon sun, and they basically inform you that yes, Rue Lamso is the name of the seat of the noon sun, and always has been. And they kind of inform you that, as kind of a tradition in Shuria, each mage that comes to occupy the seat that they occupy takes on the name of the first of that seat. So the first seat of the noon sun was Rue Lamso, and so each successive seat of the noon sun has also become Rue Lamso.
Got it. Perfect. Very helpful. Thank you.
How do they get
this
successes? Does the previous one die?
Yes. Yes. Lives are very fleeting. When one dies, another must be selected. Typically from the Miyokal seminary. Aside from the seat of Donswell.
So there's no chance of someone faking their death and then, like, pretending to be the current one when there is a current one already? I mean,
Yes.
Irish accent,
It
Matt
would,
Store, sorry.
No, you're good. It would be difficult. There are a great number of magics and ceremony that go into confirming vacancies in seats and filling them. Why do you ask, if you don't mind my asking?
I don't know what he asked without him
Whoa.
saying something.
What
Oh
the?
yeah.
Rich, your mic decided to buzz at us like
Was
a buzzer.
me?
Yeah, I think that was you.
I heard that too. I thought it was someone
Oh.
else. Oh no.
What was that then? If you heard it too, then I don't.
I heard it
'Cause-
as well. Then who the fuck was it?
I thought it was like D's phone. I thought his fucking thing lit up.
It was you, Rich.
It was me?
Maybe it was
thought it was.
Discord fucking up. I don't
might have
know.
It might have been me. I don't know. I didn't do anything.
Whatever.
Or maybe.
I'm
Anyway,
trying to
yeah,
explain to
yeah.
my parents why I just burst out laughing.
So I presume Amir translates for us then.
Yeah, the
We
He also
received.
asked. Yeah. But
Yeah. We received a missive from someone claiming to be Rulem, so we merely wanted to make sure it wasn't fraudulent.
Oh, a very high honor. Did it, may I see the correspondence?
I would presume it's confidential given the nature of our diplomacy.
To the point where perhaps we should not have revealed the missive in the first place.
No, I apologize. I am
Real hard.
stepping out of line. Typically,
Yes.
correspondences from the seats have spells of verification laid upon them that can be that are scribed in arcane ink to confirm the veracity.
How would one do such a thing? Wick's looking at Chipper.
It would be identical to casting a spell, and it would put you in contact directly with the caster. The originator of the letter. If it is an imitation, it will likely not work. The inks that are used in inscribing these missives are very difficult to come by.
You've been most informative. And we'll give him a tip and be on our way. And when we be on our way, we will have Chipper try and cast a spell on the letter, specifically the fucking Ling letterhead.
Okay.
So that's
What-
the thing, I guess.
No, can I just channel magic through it as opposed to like?
Yeah, it
You
is.
have to burn a spell slot, or
It is identical to using it as a spell scroll because it is essentially a spell scroll.
Oh,
It's
phenomenal.
just like
okay.
a spell scroll that somebody also wrote a letter on.
okay, that's
That's
neat.
sick.
That's a good idea.
Can I I learn how to do that? Can I study this and like maybe learn how to do this in my future?
Sure. It'll probably take like a few hours, but
Yeah. Fuck, that's super cool. I want to be able to do that.
You make a spell scroll every day.
Yeah, and I can put my letterhead on that shit.
Yeah.
but
Chipper has an
Cool.
official letterhead.
Yeah.
she can
You
now.
will.
She's
I might
learning.
not yet, but
she's,
shit, I can
Yeah,
have-
she's broadening her horizons. Sometimes you go to Japan, you come back with like fucking a katana or whatever. Sometimes you go to Japan, you come back with new letterhead.
Yeah.
They supposedly have really nice fountain pen stores there.
Yeah. But are you casting the spell that is stored in the letterhead?
Mayhap we should wait. Sorry. Mayhap we should wait for a time when we are more secluded, more private, with less people around. Maybe.
If we could do it aboard the airship.
Oh, that might be a good idea.
Let's go.
Okay. It is easy to
Dock
make
back
your
to
way
the airship.
back down. Yeah. And at this point, the docks are teeming with life again. Workers loading and unloading ships and the like. But you guys get back aboard the airship. No problem, no hassle.
I've had a thought if I can share it about translating.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Because everyone understands me and I understand everyone, but I don't actually know any of the languages. So all I have to do is repeat what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever D was saying stuff like about the letter and stuff like that, she's just up there like floating above his head, mimicking his words.
The tone
Like
and everything.
like a sang language fucking...
You want to know what the point of the letter is to be. Also, I'm funny. Well, funny Wick. Well,
Dead on. You nailed it.
Boys all clap.
You guys get back aboard the airship, and Chipper, do you begin reading the inscription off the of the spell?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. You go through, and it takes a little bit of work to kind of figure out what the inscription kind of how to read it, because this is magic
Right.
written in Ling. It's a little more work than average. But
Yeah,
you
it's written in a
eventually
different language.
you eventually finish casting the spell. The letterhead entirely glows, a brief shimmer, and you feel like something jab, almost like plugging into your brain.
Oh no.
Okay.
And
Alright.
you see standing before you a fairly tall, kind of tan-skinned Liang woman. Very pronounced antler-like horns. Very few scales on her face, only a couple kind of running down the bridge of the nose. And what look to be almost like hiking clothes.
wife.
And she kind of appraises you for a second, and it's worth noting, the rest of you don't see anything.
Oh.
And she says in common, "You're the wizard."
Of sorts, yeah. Yeah, well, not of sorts. I am the wizard. The wizard. A wizard.
Then you have gotten my letter.
Yes.
Of course. And you are verifying the veracity of it?
That was what we were, hoping to do. Seems very real.
Good. When can I expect you?
May I put you on hold briefly? And then she's gonna like reach out as if she can put it on hold, and then turn around. they're asking when they can be expected to meet us. Like, what's our ETA, so to speak?
We're aboard the ship. We can depart post haste.
Now.
She means like time of arrival to destination.
A minute?
I don't know how far the most northern point of the
main
continent
That would be here, I guess.
It'd be about 24
Oh, I think
miles.
it's-
That's an hour or two.
We should.
And then she will like, as if to, she'll like wave her hand as if it unpauses, and like knowing that it's not doing anything.
Right.
My traveling companions say that it might be maybe an hour or two.
Wonderful. Bring good boots.
Oh, okay. I will pass on your message, and I'll give the hologram like a thumbs up.
This is interesting.
And it is again worth noting, you guys just see Chipper spazzing out. And talking to presumably nothing.
Also,
yeah, but I feel like we know.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Chipper's done
wizard
weird
shit's
shit.
happening. Wizard
Yeah.
shit is
It's weird.
happening.
Yeah, like none of us think she's fucking schizo. This is like, okay, this is weird to experience, but okay, it's magic.
Hey, it's my first
So-
time.
Nobody's supposed to know who this person is, but when we contacted her through her letter, she's just in regular clothes, showing her face. Although I guess we wouldn't know if that's the real Rulam So
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah.
Illusions, too.
I
Space
suppose.
illusion.
But she knew that we were
Anyone-
verifying the veracity of the letter,
anyone-
though. She was aware that that was what we were doing.
Even so, let's get a move on and find out either way. I'm sure we'll be able to handle either an imposter or the real deal.
My follow up question, Matt, is did she have any strange reaction to my weird like hold waving? Did she seem amused or weirded out?
Give me an insight check.
Oh fuck, I'm fucking excellent at
that's more.
those.
Can I
Yeah.
can I assist
Yeah.
with that check by like tapping on her head and being like, "You good? What's up?"
I'm gonna say no because she's the only one who can like really see this.
Oh, 13? Hella 13? 13?
This is a very straight-laced woman who has a kind of professionalism about her.
Okay, so even
If she
wasn't
reacted in any way, you can't tell.
Okay. That's fine.
Real motherfucking girl boss hours.
So you are on your way now?
The phone call's still going? How do I hang this thing up?
The spell lasts for 10 minutes. I will end it early if you need me no longer.
Oh, no. I mean, you're more than welcome to hang out if you want to hang out. I'm just saying, we just took off,
I
Oh,
can
you
only
still,
see you.
you're still talking? You're still
sorry.
talking to her, Chipper?
Apparently the spell lasts for 10 minutes. She said she could end it sooner, but I thought, like, man, it's kind of cool talking to her, so I just maybe stay on the line,
Ask
Your
her
book-
if there are any. Ask her if there are any identifying features of the place she wants us to land.
Sir Vikarum is asking about identifying, like, landmarks or places that we could distinguish that you would like us to land in particular.
That's a good idea. And you see her kind of like pivot a little bit on her hips and just raise one arm. There will be a 20-foot stone pillar. You will not miss it.
Red, she says there's a 20-foot stone pillar that we couldn't possibly miss. Did you just make a stone pillar, ma'am?
Yes.
Oh, that's really cool.
You may want to keep that line open. I'm sure you both have a lot to talk about.
I will
Oh,
see you
I'm
in an
scared.
hour. And
Oh,
she
no.
just completely disappears.
Oh, bye!
I
think
think
like,
I
okay,
have a
that's
new
enough of that.
best friend.
That's exactly what Chipper
wanna-
thinks.
We can't braid each other's hair, but you want to talk and describe about braiding each other's hair?
Yeah. Dude, I've got a fucking Skype pen pal now, okay? Fuck you.
Super don't. Lose this number.
She's like, never fucking call back again. Thank you.
You got fucking curved.
I did, but look, I expect nothing less from Chipper. She is the worst.
All right.
she's
well,
not.
yeah. Well,
Let's
no.
So, you guys set off, the ship lifting up on out of the harbor as you head down to the main island, which will take an hour's worth of journey. And sure enough, as you cross over the expanses of the island of Shuria, there are a number of sights that can be seen. Off in the distance, you can in fact see the Muakal Seminary off on the east. Much unlike Shuria, which is a city of spires around a sinkhole, this one is kind of an actual proper flatland city, but it has a massive castle-like building that on closer inspection is just a massive college. Off on the west, you can see another port city, marked Kalar on the map. And there are a number of small towns kind of dotted along the way, good space in between. There are the passing blips, of which you assume are traveling caravans. Woods, hills, open grassland, farms, the like. The farms actually seem pretty interesting. There's a lot of kind of like, almost like Aztec steps to it. But some of them that are like really curious are stacks of what almost look to be almost floating islands, and you can kind of see it's rained relatively recently. Certain islands will array themselves so that rain will filter through the ground in one and rain onto the next island, and kind of this weird, difficult to really comprehend agricultural arrangement. Real Magic Unleashed hours. But eventually that all gives way as you cross over the southern coastline, and off in the distance, sure enough, there is a 20-foot stone pillar. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Hey.
You think that's the one she meant?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think women are known to overestimate their sizes.
I don't see any other ones around.
But
I think
we
that's
will
the
be
one.
back shortly, so see that?
okay.
I'm not.
I never left, but my parents have come in several times to talk to me, and I cannot hear two things at once.
Oh. Well,
I'm currently eating potato wedges that are fucking delicious.
hell yeah.
Nice.
We love to hear it. So, we return. As
I'm gonna try and eat a slice of Sicilian pizza with half my mouth. This is gonna be fun.
hell yes.
Oh boy.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge.
No,
Challenge
those
pizza.
angles don't. That dog don't hunt, dude.
It's a daunting task, but I'm
You gotta
feeling
mush that up
scrappy
like a
tonight.
baby bird. Nah, dude.
So,
This music is making me sleepy.
oh, we play some
Good
fucking
music.
brutal death metal then.
No, but it's making him sleepy, which is not good. Anyways, I think we're all here.
Yes.
Good night.
So,
No, get back here, you.
No, stop.
Whoops.
Blanket.
I meant
you
to click
see
this.
the
No
towering,
blanket.
towering 20-foot stone spire that this mage has
You
conjured
don't get
up.
to be a blanky boy, you just get to be
Wake
the
up, boy.
wanky one.
If you go to sleep, the boys will take turns pulling Persephone's tail.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right, we
You gotta
got his
speak
ass.
language.
But you see now, as you have approached the northernmost reach of the main island, the 20-foot stone spire that indeed this mage has
Is it just me
conjured
or
up.
is Matt cutting in and out?
Am I cutting in
It's
that?
super cutting out.
Motherfucker!
I heard that.
Let me.
That was clear as day.
Yeah.
I might be having
Well,
some
Matt
internet.
sorts out his mic issues. Yeah, turns out this actually isn't a problem at all because it's an extra cheese slice and it's kind of acting as a binding agent to hold the thing together while I finagle it into my mouth. We're all good.
Are you cutting the pizza up with a knife and fork?
Hell no.
How about now? Is it good? No, it's not. What the fuck?
A little faint.
No, he's super still cutting out.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it is. Is it better now? Is it good? All clear? Sandy says it sounds good on the stream. Let me try. How about
Now that
that?
Matt's gone, we can all talk shit about him.
I'm right
I
here.
really love
game's
his
so
fucking
good.
campaign.
It's so fucking good.
Having so
How,
much fun.
yeah, how dare you make such a good
Fucking
fucking
guy.
campaign for us?
Piece of shit making his game so good.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
I like to
Really?
shoot my friends with my gun until they're dead.
It rules, doesn't it?
Alrighty
Hey,
then.
there we
Actually
go.
good
We
to
already
me.
knew
Now
that.
it seems
already
to be
knew that.
working.
Hey,
That sounds
welcome
good.
back.
It
You know,
worked.
you know what I did to fix it?
What'd you do?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
Ah, the
I
perfect plan.
love Discord.
computers are so fun. I love them.
But you guys see off in the distance this 20-foot spire of stone, and what looks to be a person kind of near its base. What would you like to do?
Wave from the deck.
Yep, we're taking it down.
All right.
Yeah, we do have to land.
Absolutely. You kind of land it a little bit along the coastline. There's a little bit of descent you have to do for the uneven kind of terrain of the beach. And you see a probably about 6-foot Liang woman.
Laura's getting excited.
Did
And
mother roll inside checks?
what is what is very much kind of like a safari outfit. Has a little machete kind of hanging loosely off the hip. It It is good to meet you without the pretenses of my station in the way. But there are certain ceremonies we are bound to uphold. As I'm sure you are all aware, I am Rulamso, the seat of the Noon Sun.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Yes.
Do forgive me if I'm stating the obvious, but is it not a major breach of your station to divulge your physical appearance to us?
You are not citizens of Pakrova. There is no illusion to dispel by seeing me like this. And if I'm going to be completely honest, my work out here is easier without the robes and mask.
So you work out? I'm sorry. Sorry. Hi.
No. You are not averse to hiking, are you?
No, that wasn't me. I wasn't doing the Irish.
No, we
Not at all.
walked around quite a bit before.
Good.
Chipper, are you good for this?
What do you mean good for this? I'm good for everything.
For
Oh,
this
yeah.
hike. Or do you
Well-
want the backpack?
Yes.
Could probably carry you.
I mean, I think I'll just take the backpack. I think that's probably the smarter thing for me to do.
You could also just make a horse.
Oh, that's true. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get the horse.
Skyrim.
Yeah,
let's
but
go.
a horse in unpaved jungle terrain?
It's Phantom Steed. It doesn't care.
Doesn't care.
Alright, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's got like, what, 300 feet of movement? Difficult terrain
Yeah,
is
so
still
even
going to
if
be twice as fast as you guys.
It's gonna be fucking Naruto running off of trees and shit.
Doesn't have to use all 300 feet a
No.
turn, D.
But if you've got 300 feet a turn, why wouldn't you?
It's a waste.
Yeah, waste not, want not.
Yeah.
In the interests of transparency, I figured this would be a good way to learn about you all and your culture. And there are some ruins in the mountain I've been looking to explore.
Very well.
Explore my ruins.
And
Girl,
it
you
is-
are down bad.
I just love women so much. Love women so much. Here's a lady wizard. And the lady wizard's really pretty.
Worth noting, she does not seem to have a spell book.
Why is that?
If you can just do magic without having a spell book, holy shit, I'm in love.
There's lots of people that can do magic
Yeah.
without having a spellbook.
Yeah, I'm
That's not
unattracted to them.
unusual. It's literally only wizards that can't do that.
And some warlock.
We'll do it.
There's a lady right there.
It is important the airship that you have stay here.
It won't be able to fly without Wick here.
No, I don't mean that I would need your companion to pilot it. There is a chance the magic here on the island is frayed. There is a chance that it could simply fall out of the sky.
Like you did for
Oh my god. I'm fucking...
Get a hold of
Laura,
yourself!
Laura, your out of character horny is coming in.
Hit the
Why is your
shower.
It's
OC
in
horny
character
so
now.
fucking like big right now?
out of
get the
curiosity, man, what
fucking-
did the inside check do for me in assuming if she's good or not?
You know what? She does look pretty
Laura.
toned.
Laura, you just need to get you some fucking pussy. Like you're deep in that horn.
I
You're
have
like
two
deep in
gals in my DMs, and you know how slow they reply? One of them loves hiking.
That's great.
I need this. Look, I need this.
Laura needs a fucking win right now. She just needs some good pussy in her life.
anyway.
That's the most
So
powerful
we're-
spell a wizard can cast.
That's right.
What, pussy?
Hmm.
Good pussy, yeah.
The strongest of bewitchments.
Exactly.
Yeah, the material component for the good pussy spell is mac and cheese.
Macaroni.
Oh shit.
But
I just got reminded of a conversation that Sloth and I had once.
oh no.
What was it?
It was
Oh,
a long
I don't
time
remember.
ago. It was
So-
dude, you burned it into my brain.
What I don't remember.
I'm not gonna say it out. I'm not saying it out loud.
What's happening with the airship?
She is telling you to leave it here because there is for one, it spoils the fun of a good hike, and for two, the magic is fraying and there is a chance that it could just fall out of the sky randomly and crash horribly.
Does that not mean it was considerably risky for us to fly it here in the first place?
No, the reason I met you here on the beach is because the magic here is stable. It is only
I
more
see,
inland.
yes.
The closer we get to, she kind of looks over her shoulder at the big fucking volcano that you can see from here. The closer we get to that, the more dangerous it is to use magic. Now, let us go. And she turns and starts fucking walking.
Let's go and inspect your hole.
God.
Laura, your horny is too strong right now. Don't make me get the fucking. Don't make me get the
I'll
horny
get the
spray.
I'll get the horny stick, man. I'll bonk you.
You can't reach me.
It's a very big stick.
Her horny currently is too powerful for you to even remotely begin to try and fucking bonk it down.
You have to beat a saving throw like 25.
6 miles per hex.
Her girl
Love
dick
that
is
Matt's
just
still
at full
trying.
mast, just absolutely ready to go.
Sandy is in chat and she says, Amir's type is really specific, huh?
Yeah.
Loves hiking,
Yeah, it's
loves magic, about to
Amir's
show her
type.
hole.
Amir's type is women. I've
Yep.
gone over this.
Just anything with titties she's happy with. And she's fine with that.
So, it is difficult terrain, so each of these hexes takes about 4 hours walking to traverse. As you guys are walking, I would like somebody to roll me a D8 and a D100.
Anything for my queen?
Hey, dude,
Let her
It's
do
not
it.
for her,
Let
it's
do
for
it.
me.
A D8? Yeah, any... Did I stutter?
100.
You are her queen now. What the fuck are you on about?
I'm in danger.
420 blaze it!
Yeah.
A 20 out of 100, not great, man.
Okay.
But together.
So, about 2 hours
28?
into this first period of traversal, at the end of the second hour, there is this very sudden shift. The terrain is very, past the beach, it's sort of sparse, but it does lead into these kind of, they're definitely like, they're normal kind of grassland woods, but the trees all are very like misshapen and bent willows, and a breeze kind of rolls through them, and there is this kind of tingling sensation. Normally, this would restore one expended spell slot of a random level, but you guys all still have full spells, so it just
Whoa.
feels pleasant, and
That's cool.
albeit a little tingly. For those of you without spell slots, it's not as tingly, though. It feels more just like a refreshing breeze that kind of rolls through the whole body. I would also like somebody to roll me a d20.
Fantastic. By the way, I forgot that Curve Keck died. So last night, could I have fucking repopped Curvcack.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. Here's your D20. Fuck me.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
Nothing.
Did you forget Cupcake?
Nothing fantastic happens as you guys are traveling these first 4 hours. And you get through the first hex just fine. And once again, I would like somebody to roll me a D8, a D100, and then somebody else to roll a D20.
I'll do the first two this time around. So D8. Oh shit! It didn't go through. Fuck me. Let me reload my page. I'm not sure if you saw it though. It was a 3 for the D8.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and then I'll roll a D20, see if this works now.
A D100.
Oh, D100. Oopsie. Ignore that then. 62.
Okay. 62. Interesting.
Oh.
Hate that.
Don't interrupt my date.
This one's not, and I hate that. First of all, I need everybody to roll a D8.
Oh boy!
Boy.
6.
3.
Yum, 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 yum.
5.
3, 2,
Ah.
1.
Tasty.
Hey, 6,
1,
5.
2, 3.
We just need a 4.
5, 6. Nikki,
Nikki's
get a
gotta roll
4.
4.
Nikki, get a 4. We need a full house.
Come on, big money, big money.
What am I? Oh god, a D8.
A D8.
D4.
D8.
D8, sorry. D8.
Number
Not
one's
D4.
the lesbian in the
Get a
Caymans,
4
come
on
on.
the D8.
Come on, get a 4. Get a 4. 4. 4.
Six.
Oh, you fucked it up, Nikki.
Okay.
You ruined it.
Write those numbers down somewhere, and then pick a wizard cantrip.
Oh.
Say again.
Pick a wizard cantrip from the wizard spell list.
Okay.
For
Oh,
a number of
shit.
days
Okay.
equal to the roll you made, you know that cantrip.
Whoa!
Hello?
Intelligence is your spellcasting modifier for it, so bear that
I'm
in
not
mind as
smart.
well.
Holy shit!
So hold on, I gotta write this down now. Oh, I got sticky notes. Perfect for sticky notes.
Stick them notes.
So wait,
You
So
know
I get-
another.
For 6 days, you know one more cantrip.
I can just pick whichever one I fucking feel like.
So long as it is on the wizard
Yeah.
spell list.
I am a wizard. What do you mean?
Yes. Yeah, so
Oh,
yeah,
pick
you
one
You
you
get
don't know.
another one, Nikki.
Mhm.
I'm picking shape water.
That's a good one.
I think that's fitting for Vrak.
Yeah.
That the magic awakened in him here is shape water.
True Strike is kind of redundant, I guess. Oh,
Are
it
you
would be
guys seeing these
cool.
cantrips?
I looked it up on Beyond.
Oh yeah, fuck it, Beyond.
Yeah.
What about encode thoughts, motherfucker? Isn't that germane?
Thought strands? What the fuck?
Oh
Why would
right,
I
there
want
is
that?
also there's the stuff that isn't from D&D Beyond. I might change mine then.
Yeah, the
But,
deep magic cantrips
someone
are...
has to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
A way,
Someone has
a way
to
you could...
roll.
Oh yeah, D20. Somebody else has to roll
Yeah,
a D20.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's rolling the d20?
I got you.
Not I.
D20.
Wait, do I not have Toll the Dead? Oh shit, I guess I'm taking Toll the Dead then. Because that's a fucking phenomenal spell.
14.
Where's the list of cantrips? I am so lost.
Here, I got
So
you, girl.
okay.
Thank you so much.
An easy way you can do it is go to your features and traits section, go all the way to the bottom, and where it says manage feats, click on that, and just temporarily add Mage Initiate Wizard and then only pick one cantrip. Because that'll give you access to the whole list of wizard cantrips without you having to do anything fancy.
Christina gave me a filter for it.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you very much.
I just popped up wizard spells and I put the spell level cantrip only showing. So
Do they have to be like? Do I have to have the components for certain things?
If
generally don't require components.
certain
Oh,
ones do, but you basically just learn the spell. If it has a material component, you do still need that.
Damn.
Unless you have a spellcasting focus.
Most cantrips don't, though.
Yeah.
I just said that. Yeah.
That
Dancing lights.
didn't come through.
you know what? Claw's gonna.
There's Quicken, which is added D4 to initiative.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Quicken. Where is it? I don't
I feel
see
like
it.
that. I'm just looking
It's,
at a
deep
fucking
magic.
wizard. Yeah.
So is Quicken is part of it? I don't see it in the wizard spells here.
Yeah, it's not from first party.
Ah, okay.
From deep magic. Yeah.
And then I need somebody else to roll me another D100 because you rolled a 14.
How about Cirrus?
Yeah, wake the fuck up, Cirrus.
Come on, Samurai.
Hang on. Hey, Matt, just because Rich brought it up, someone with amnesia can't use encode thoughts to pull memories they don't remember out of their head, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Actually, I'm taking Mind Slipper. Fuck it. Claw gets a little bit from Chipper's book.
Yeah.
I said encode thoughts just because it seemed like thematically appropriate, not for cheese purposes. Like if this just happens and it's kind of based on us, which is how I'm interpreting it because it's kind of random, and the only factor we know is us, then encode thought seems like a very wick spell to get.
I guess. He doesn't generally have problems with recall outside of his other issues.
Yeah. The whole big thing about recalling. Alright, whatever, man. Take Mage Hand for fucking do whatever.
Okay.
Another 14.
So, you guys are traveling for a good distance again. And this time, about an hour and a half into your walk, you come across some ruins. What looks to be the kind of broken down, almost adobe-looking buildings that are kind of arranged around what looks to have at one point been a village center. As you guys are kind of lingering here, there is this very sudden, almost these visceral images of battle are kind of like flashed through your minds, leaving this kind of lingering spark of magic that begins to kind of manifest. Rue kind of at the head of the pack stops and kind of looks around. That one's new. But you guys kind of press on and heading deeper into kind of the lowland hills, following barely trodden paths. You come across a very strange kind of area. It's almost empty, almost. Specifically, it's barren. There's very little here. The woods have been completely cleared away, blasted away as if they never existed, even though you look directly behind you and you see the trees turning back around. It's conspicuous in their absence. There is a feeling of apprehension you get just from being here. And Rue kind of looks around for a minute before kind of starts to step on forward, and she's fine.
Matt, hey Matt. Can I take Clockwork Bolt?
Yeah,
Oh, let's fucking go!
it's a wizard cantrip.
Oh, hell yeah!
We've pre-established it works with guns.
We sure fucking have. Okay. I got Clockwork Bolt for the next 6 goddamn days, and I hope I get to use it on somebody.
Mm-hmm. But as you all kind of press forward after her, what would you say is the prevailing feeling in your character's mind?
Unease.
You said it was anxiety. You said we're a little paranoid right now.
There's an anxiety to the area, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're anxious.
Okay.
Oh, Sirius is definitely anxious.
But Ceres'
Of course.
default state of mind
True.
is anxious.
This is
That
true.
is-
This is true.
Yeah.
That is just a Ceres kind of thing. He is just the definition of anxiety.
Unease
Oh.
and on edge for Emir with the weird PTSD thing from before. Like the battle sort of thing. Just just jumpy.
Oh, Chipper's having a great time.
I think Claw at the moment is a little worried for Cirrus, but he's enjoying the hike though, because it's kind of deep outdoors away from the city, so he's more relaxed, but he's still keeping an eye out on any kind of troubles or dangers.
Okay. What about Vrack and Wick? What would you say their prevailing emotions right now are?
He's curious where all this is going. He's pretty sure there's more to this than just a little bit of freelance archaeology.
And I think sort of likewise, Rack is curious, more less paranoid about it, and more like, let's see where this goes. Not why is this happening, but what'll happen. How do I respond to what happens next?
Okay. Then Chipper is the only one I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Is it because I'm having a great time?
Mm-hmm.
Now I do have advantage.
Never have a good time.
Now I do have advantage on wisdom saving throws against magic. Is this magical in nature?
This would be inherently magical, yes. This is a magical phenomena.
Okay, 1, 2.
Okay, you fail.
Okay.
Now hold on. Is she within 10 feet of me?
Chipper would not wander off, no, because she understands that she is of a very small and not very agile variety.
I will leave that up to you guys. If you guys are walking kind of close in together, she certainly would be.
Yeah, Chipper definitely would. She wouldn't necessarily wander off by herself. Not really her.
Okay. So that
her
boosts
shtick.
it by how much?
5.
5. All right. 19 is enough to save. So
Oh hell yeah!
you are not made subject to the kind of lingering call you feel here.
She's on the horse too. Oh shit.
Yeah. And instead, you are able to press on. The hillsides kind of continue back into woods. that slowly begin to part. Occasionally, you see these very long-tailed birds flying overhead. The bodies themselves of these birds are tiny, maybe about as big as a sparrow, but the tails are easily 4 or 5 feet long, trailing in these shimmering colors, and they randomly blink out of existence as you guys are traveling. They pop in and out, seemingly with no rhyme or reason, not even a sound to herald them aside from the beating of wings that is just suddenly cut off and cut back on again. And it continues. As you enter the third hex, I need somebody to roll me a d8, a d100, and then I need somebody else to roll a d20.
I'll take this one.
Who wants the D20?
D100. Oh boy.
No one else takes it. I'll take it.
You go for it.
Go for it, girl.
He did the D20. What about Claw?
Oh, I'll do a D20, fine.
Like, yeah, it's not. Yeah.
3. Okay. Go ahead and roll me, Claw, a d100.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That could be a good thing.
Yes, it could be.
93.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
That could be 93 good things.
Okay. So, as you guys are kind of wandering now through the hills, you can see now, off in the distance, there is a kind of path that leads up into the mountains proper that Rue is leading you towards. When very suddenly there is this flow of magic that just ripples through the area. You see it rolling across the grass, almost like something is like scything through it. And as it rolls through you, there is a very sudden heaviness. Every single magic item you are all carrying, with the sole exception of Kosantor, becomes non-magical for an hour.
Do we notice?
Mm-hmm. Armors become heavier, weapons become heavier, and it is also joined by a very faint roar as something in the woods comes to life.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Also my fault.
And that is where we're going to pick up next week, because I got to make a whole map for this.
Aww.
So, ooh, okay.
Jeez. Does that
well-
also remove the magical property from my ferrithine bullets?
No. Well... No, they would still count as +1 bullets.
Okay.
Because it is simply a trait of ferrithine.
And that affects attunements and stuff?
It does not affect attunements, but
Okay, good.
any magical items you are wearing are now non-magical.
So
Except for-
my mantle of spell resistance is just a cloak.
Mm-hmm. And the only
Oh,
item that is not
shit.
affected is Kosantor, because it is an artifact.
Wait, what the fuck happens to Lathyar?
He suddenly goes silent.
Oh no. Oh, that's not good.
Wait, so everything attuned also goes not
Yeah.
attuned?
It stays attuned. It's just not magical.
Yeah.
What about my casting implement?
That is... It would lose any additional magical benefits it has, but you can still cast magic.
Okay, so I can still cast from it. Is the main.
What
Wait,
about
so
what about wondrous items?
Those are magical items.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sentinel Shield also turned off.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Still
the
a shield,
now.
but
Yeah.
Oh, you would lose attunement to them. Sorry. So go ahead and unattuned from your assorted items. Except for
well,
Kosantor.
Sentinel Shield, you don't have to. Right. Yes.
Right,
Because I'm a
yes.
special
Yeah.
boy. Fucking Sentinel Shield, you don't have to attune to, but all the same. Yeah. Okay. So it's not. It's just a +1 shield right now. No, I'm sorry, not a +1 shield.
Not
It's just
even
a regular
that.
shield right now.
Yeah.
Oh, my AC
yeah,
just dropped like a
+1.
rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dead 20. I didn't lose much.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, my shield's
just
still a
can't-
shield. I still have 23 AC.
I gotta unattune from all of my shit. Holy shit.
All three things, yeah.
it's the Villagent, like new claw tattoo. Oh, my cloak is
Hey,
out
Matt?
just a nutty cloak.
Hey Matt, can I ask one other thing to not get unmagicked? Can the bag of holding not fucking explode?
Ooh.
Yeah, I have a bag of holding too.
Yeah, like
Could just take shot.
I got bad news bears, ladies and gentlemen.
no, I want Matt to answer this thing first.
Yeah, that's
Okay, sorry.
important.
What happens to our various held bags?
In my hole.
We will say they do not rip open,
Yeah.
but if you reach in to
Yeah.
get anything out of them, you will find nothing.
That's fine. That's so fine. Thank you so much. Okay.
Yes, they are just little sacks, and the portable hole
And a
is just a
weird-
little folded cloth.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
all right, yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah,
That's a logistical nightmare. Adequately sidestepped. What was your thing, Chipper? I shut you up. I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's just that my AC went from being acceptable to being 12.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're a fucking wizard. Cast mage armor.
I'm just saying I am a small sneeze away from death at any given moment now.
You always
Simply-
have been.
Simply continue to live in the backpack.
No.
No, she's on a
that's
horse.
Not a good defense.
Well,
You
the horse,
are, in
does the
fact,
spell
on a
break on the
horse.
horse?
No, because that's
no, because
cast.
the horse
That's
is
a cast spell.
The horse is a spell. It doesn't.
Okay,
It
alright.
specifically
Yeah,
does
it's all-
not dispel spells. It just says all magical items in the region temporarily lose their magical properties, becoming non-magical for 1 hour. Artifacts are unaffected,
What about
and when the items regain their magic, a creature's attunement to any of them is restored.
What's an artifact?
it's just a really big, cool weapon that took
Mhm.
some shit to get.
Uh,
They're rare and they're like more than legendary. They're
Mm-hmm.
god tier, essentially.
can't
And
imagine
I'm a
these
special
places,
boy. Yeah, that's the one thing Monk's got going for him. Really, like, never unarmed,
Yeah, you still got it.
and they still count as magical for the purposes of getting past defenses.
Mhm.
3 days I can use lightning.
That's right.
Lightning.
You can just do it. Yeah, this is actually a good time for these. What about Cirrus's Elven Chain?
That is no longer
'Cause that's
magical.
not- But was it ever?
The magical
Because
property.
I thought it was a matter of craftsmanship.
Actually, let me check. Elven Chain.
It does. Okay, it has a +1 bonus, but like, the point is that it's mithril, right?
Mm. Well, it is definitely. Let's do a quick Google.
You get a +1 bonus to AC while you wear this armor. You consider proficient with this armor even if you lack proficiency with medium armor. Made of interlocking metal rings, a chain shirt is worn between layers of clothing of leather. This armor offers modest protection to the wearer's upper body and allows the sounds of the rings rubbing against one another to be muffled by outer layers. So I guess it doesn't say anything about that. I always got the impression though that it was a matter of like.
Yeah, we
they
will
made it
say
really good.
Cirrus is still proficient while he's wearing it. It simply just does not give him the +1.
That makes complete sense. Oh shit, Cirrus, you're dumb now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
no, my little, my
Yeah,
little
your
headband.
of intellect. Oh no.
Me.
Your rune as well is deactivated.
My
Yeah.
question. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
It's so interesting.
If I wear the headband of intellect while it's still active, does it legitimately just make me dumber?
No,
No,
because
it has
your
a
int is
fucking
already
highlight.
higher. Yeah.
Yeah, it explicitly says 19 if it's not already higher.
Okay, so me putting it on doesn't make me dumber. It doesn't
Correct.
just set it to 19.
No.
Okay,
That'd be really funny though.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I asked. I asked because I was like, oh man, that'd be really funny if they were like, oh man, put the fucking intellect band on the intellect character, and I literally became dumber. That'd be very funny to me. That'd be big
Yeah.
haha.
I mean, this is going to be an interesting encounter because you guys will be down a lot of items, but you will be up a very powerful sorceress.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, cantrips. Like
We'll be
it'll
up
be
Yeah.
a fun
cut.
time
Plus new
to
cantrips.
depend on these cantrips a little.
Still got all my rogue shit.
Mhm.
What everyone pick, by the way, just so it's like codified.
Mind sliver.
Lightning lord.
Clockwork bolt.
Toll the dead.
Cirrus?
I was gonna go with frostbite.
All right.
I gotta go because my stinky doggy's dog groomer just showed up, so I need to go pay her and make sure that the stinky doggy bee's a good girl with the dog groomer.
Have
Perfect
fun. See you
then.
next
Perfect
week.
then time then.
Bye bye. I'll be back. I'll be
Bye.
back, but not anytime soon.
Well,
we
hi.
will be back next week.
And I went. Oh, we were on this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm about to end the stream now.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure.
Everybody.
I wanted the spells to be in the VOD so it could be something we can go back to if we needed to.
In that case, Gust.
Gust. Excellent.
I never got mine.
He said,
We will be back next week for a very interesting encounter. Until then, buy Twitter Blue to impersonate Pfizer Online. Nothing bad can happen, and you are not legally accountable. Goodbye.